My name is Dr. Eddie Moore Jr. I am a public speaker, an educator, a scholar. I live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My primary job is running a national global conference exploring issues of white supremacy, white privilege, and all forms of oppression. The conference is called the White Privilege Conference, and the umbrella nonprofit organization I run is called the Privilege Institute. This is actually my third time in Ghana, I believe. I was able and fortunate to go to Senegal, and I was in Accra during the year of return, and now I'm back again, and I can't get enough. It's just every time filled with challenges, awakenings, good food, good people, cultural explorations, kind of painful internal examinations, and also the world, the global world of white supremacy and its impact on African people, the African continent, and so much that's been taken away, although the joy still remains. It's just an interesting dynamic that I experience every time I come here. This time I think I came to kind of listen and learn to see if there was something I didn't get the first time. I think I came really also to kind of look at if I decide to spend the end of my days in Ghana, Accra, what would that look like? What would I be doing? So just thinking about the next 25 years, that's really, I think, the theme of my trip this time. Yeah, you know, it's an adjustment. I'm an American born, American trained. I mean, I operate by American customs and cultures, from time to food. So even though I know coming to Africa, I understand the culture is different, the time and the way time is seen is different, the food is different. It's still surprising sometimes when you're in traffic for hours at a time, or your food just, you know, gets there, and it's good when it gets there, but it just takes a little time. But I will also say, you know, I always expect to feel at home, and I did not fall short of that. I mean, I feel like a Ghanaian when I'm here. I feel the open arms, the warm embrace. When I'm here, I feel at home, and that's not necessarily a surprise. I think what's surprising is how good it feels every time.
Fight on, live on, progress as it must be, redeem the time, and then dominate your community. By this name, Wakli, I name you. Wakli, I name you. Wakli, I name you. May the heavens open, and may the world hear you when you speak.
Yeah, this trip, I went to Elmina Castle, and I found myself thinking about what the guide was saying to us, that more of our African brilliance, excellence, genius was lost in the sea than that was lost on the land when they got to America. And I think every time now I look at the ocean, every time now I'm looking at the water, I'm just thinking about the ancestors, and also feeling more motivated to do good things, to do more positive things, not only locally, not only nationally in America, but also globally. That's what I'm taking home.
History. This is a river at that place and a lot of gold. So they call the place Rio de Oro. And Rio de Oro means river of gold. The one who led the country, some people call him Anta Goncalves.
When I'm with the Peace Queen, I'm never unsatisfied. I'm not saying I'm never unhappy. I'm not saying at times I'm not frustrated or I'm not really overwhelmed, but the foundation of this experience is love. The Peace Queen is love, community, family, and that's what this trip is like. Purely Africa is purely Melanie Denise Cunningham, which for me is purely love.